Hello YouTube, I'm back with part 2 of my lesson on the split hand double ka. Now this one's getting into some pretty advanced stuff, so I recommend working with part 1 if you haven't already to get down the basic technique. Now just to give you a little bit of a refresher on how it works, the way I usually do it is on the left hand, pointer finger, then ring finger. So pointer, ring, and you can practice going back and forth like you want to have your elbow a little bit up off the drum so your arm can swing freely. I mean, it doesn't have to be way up here or anything, but you just don't want it to be anchored to the drum. If you want to get volume out of it, it helps to have more height. See, if you're down here, that's quiet. If you want to get volume, like that. And don't be afraid to smack the drum with your palm when you're doing it. I smack the drum pretty much every time. I don't know if you can tell, but it's always doing that when I do it. So you make your fingers limp, the action comes in the twist of the wrist, and you smack your palm against the drum. That's the basic technique we're working with here. Now, how about some beats? Most drummers, most darbuka players, when they first start out, one of the first beats they learn is Beledi, and the way they learn it is usually doom doom tekka tek doom tekka tek tekka. I'm going to do something similar, but I'm going to use slaps, and I'm going to use the double ka. So all the right hand is going to do is and the left hand is going to do the rest, and it's going to end up going doom doom kaka slap doom kaka slap kaka. Start out slow, okay? Now let's try that a little faster. Now let's try some Malfouf. Malfouf, you count it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's a 2/4 beat, and we're going to go doom ka ka slap ka ka slap ka. Now, of course, the double kas, as usual, are pointer ring. But that leaves out the question of what do you do for the last ka? It's just a single ka. And my answer is do whatever feels right to you. Honestly, I don't think I do it consistently. I think sometimes I use the ring, sometimes I use the pointer. It's just whatever it feels like at the time. I don't really think about it that much. So figure out what works for you and do that. turn the last ka into a super quick double ka. This is cool to use on a transition from like Malfouf into something else, or maybe on the 4th or 8th bar of a Malfouf just to give it some sectional cohesion. So it goes doom ka ka slap ka ka slap ka ka. And let's try it, I'll do it every 4th bar, I'll throw in that extra double ka on the end. Now I want to show you some ways to combine the double ka with pops. So this first one is a Maqsum, and I'm going to show you how to play it at speed with everything there. And it's a little bit complicated, so just want to show you, and then I'll break it down and we'll build it up a little bit at a time. So at speed, it sounds something like this. So now we're doing a Maqsum with pops. So I use the ring finger for the pops on this. Every pop is with the ring finger. And for the most part, the techs are the pointer finger. And it's going to be alternating between pops with the ring finger and techs with the pointer finger. So you need to kind of move your muting in and out. You can do the thumb mute like this, or you can do the backhand mute or the flat hand mute, whatever it works for your pops. Whatever you like to do is cool. So first off, we start with just a basic Maqsum with pops. Simple enough. Now we're going to add in a ka. So we're going to go doom pop, ka pop, doom pop. And that ka is going to be the pointer finger. So it's going to go like this. Okay, let's add in another ka. So we're going to go doom pop, ka pop, doom ka pop. Now the only piece of the puzzle remaining is to add in the double ka at the end, and as usual, that is a pointer ring. Doom pop, ka pop, doom ka pop, ka ka. Let's just try it a little bit quicker. So what do you get when you take a double ka and add a tek on the end of it? well, depending on the timing of how you play it, you either get a triplet or 2/16 notes and an eighth note. Tek ka ka, tek ka ka, tek ka ka, like that for as long as you want. So that's the basic idea, and of course you can do it faster than that once you practice. You can do things like create a fade out. At the end of a song. Okay, one last thing to show you in this video, and it uses the rhythm Saiidi, and it uses the putting the tek on the beginning of a double ka. Tekaka. And it's two of those together, and it goes doom slap, doom doom, tekaka tekaka, like this. This is another one of those techniques that I would usually use as a transitional fill on a 4th bar or an 8th bar. So there'd be 3 bars of Saiidi doing whatever, and then this. Something like... something like that. Alright, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching.